Hi there, everyone. This is Camille Harris, owner of Camille Marie Coaching. Today, I'm just going to do a video to follow up about an article I had shared last week. It was an article that was put out by the Girl Scouts, and it was talking about the importance of not to allow your daughter to say no. They don't want to hug aunt or uncle goodbye. To give them permission to say no to physical interaction with family members or close friends. And I just want to talk about that a little bit today to expand on that. I think this is an important lesson for boys and girls. And I think that these are lessons we can start teaching our children from really early ages. So a couple different pieces to that. So I'm going to start with some statistics. They kind of move around a little bit, but on average, 1 out of every 4 boys and girls are sexually assaulted. That's a reality. The numbers can go up as high as 1 in 6, but if you look at your child's classroom, there is at least 1, 2, or 3, depending on the classroom size, children that have been sexually assaulted. Typically, this happens from a family member or a peer. It's someone, a family member, friend, or peer. It's someone that they know, statistically. And why am I sharing that information? Because parents need to be aware of this. And here's some ways that you can help your child keep themselves safe. So from as early on as when you're changing their diapers, you can be labeling their body parts correctly. So using the words vagina, vulva, anus, penis, testicles, using that language so they know how to articulate those body parts if they need to communicate something to you about those areas of their body. Another thing that you can do from really early on is just explain to your children any part of your body that covers a bathing suit, no one else should be touching unless mommy or daddy is with you. That's a really basic, easy way to explain it to them. A really good book you can use is this one, Your Body Belongs to You. I've used this with several families. It's by Cornelia Spellman, and it's really simple, easy pictures. It's meant for younger children, younger school-age children, but it really just talks about basically what I just said, any area of the body that's covered by a bathing suit, who should and should not be touching that part of your body, and what to do if someone does. So that's the next piece, to really have conversation. So that conversation about where people should not be touching your child's body, that can start, like I said, as early on as 2, and just continue to reinforce that. And in my own personal experience, it seems like boys tend to think that roughhousing includes touching each other's penises. And, just really communicating to your boy that that is not an appropriate way to play, because we want to teach our boys really early on to always be getting permission, right? Think about as they enter into relationships in adolescent years and early adulthood. We want them to have that permission-based approach, whether they're interested in males or females. And we want to instill that really early on. And so, so then the next piece is explaining to them what to do if someone does touch them in a way that makes them feel uncomfortable. So saying no, stop, getting away from the situation right away, and who a safe adult is to tell. Also explaining to your children that if someone, what's a bad secret? So someone touching your body or doing something that makes you feel uncomfortable, and then says not to tell someone, explain to your child that that's not a good secret and that they need to tell you to keep themselves safe. And so if we think about situations, and I hate saying this because I know a lot of people do the Santa thing and think it's really cute to see those Santa pictures with your kids screaming. What are they learning when you're forcing them to sit on someone's lap that they don't feel comfortable sitting with? The lesson you're teaching your child is that they can't say no to what kind of physical interaction they have with an adult. And that is not the lesson we want to be teaching our children. We want to be teaching our children that they have a voice, their voice matters, and when they say no, they don't want close physical interaction with someone, then they're going to be heard. That is something we want our girls to understand. That is something we want our boys to understand. And I'm going to go back to those statistics. 1 in 4 or 1 in 6 children are sexually assaulted. We cannot pretend like it's not going to happen to our own children. Oh, that happens to other kids. So just really important lessons we can be teaching from early on. And then the last piece of this is if your child does share something with you about being touched inappropriately, some ways to gather more information, to ask some questions such as, can you tell me more about that? Again, using those, having them use the language you've been teaching them about anatomically correct body parts, having them describe what happened. Is there anything else you want to tell me about that? And then following up appropriately, whether that means with that person or with the police or other resources. And I can share other resources if someone wants. If you send me a private message, I can give you a lot of resources about what you would do, who you would follow up with, if you believe something has happened to your child or a child that you know. So yeah, kind of a topic people don't want to talk about, but I think it's a really important topic. I don't think it's too early to start those conversations, and we really want to just be frequently engaging our children in these conversations about how to keep their body safe, so that there's open dialogue, so you're comfortable talking to them about it, they're comfortable talking to you about it, so if they do need to come to you, there's not going to be any hesitation. So anyways, hope everyone has a great day. If there's any topics you want me to be doing videos about, then please let me know. I have mile-long lists. I wish I had more time to do more videos. But if there's any specific areas you want to see information on, I would be happy to oblige. So thanks, and have a great day.